we are live. Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of the Maple Lovers Podcast. Do you want a temporary escape from reality?
We do too. Believe us.
So, here on the Maple Lovers Podcast, you can just sit back, play a video game, whatever, and listen to pure, raw, unscripted conversation recorded on call. So usually we have three hosts, but unfortunately our third host could not join us today because, well, he figured out Costco hot dogs are not $1.50, but actually $1.50 plus a quarter of a penny. So, in a fit of rage, he traveled to the Mojave Wasteland, chugged 6.2 metric tons of guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, which caused his organs to fail, and he died on the spot. The raiders got to his body and looted the shit out of him. But he can load his quick save, so he's okay.
Yeah. He's gonna have to start all the way at Goodsprings. He forgot to actually make a real save.
True that. So, unfortunately, it's just gonna be us two today. I'm your host, Evan, and this here is your other host, Austin. Say hello, Austin.
Howdy. I'm the outdoor idiot.
I will link his channel in the description so you can go subscribe to him and turn on that notification bell so you can know whenever he chooses to upload.
Yeah, do know it's gonna take a while. Haven't been able to get outside a lot.
Yeah.
Smoke, pretty, regular struggles.
Yeah. It's been rough here. So basically, we're just gonna have pure, unfiltered, raw conversation, like I said in the intro, starting now. Alrighty. So the only reason why we're actually going to be talking about this, I know it's in the news and stuff. Tell him, Austin.
The replies on his Twitters are quite hilarious, in my opinion, and it is still pretty recent, so I feel like it's pretty safe to cover.
So Dr. Disrespect, you already know what happened. If you don't, just go watch Moist Critical's video on it. He made actually quite a great video on the whole thing. But that was, when it first started. What did he do now?
He posted on Twitter a picture of him on a chessboard with checkers on the other side. Now, people of the internet quickly caught on to this post of a inflated ego and started and I quote, shitting on his ass in the comments.
That's
Take it
right.
away.
As you said earlier, he basically shot himself in the foot and blamed the gun for injuring his toe. The replies to this are absolutely fucking hilarious too.
I would like to use the one I sent to the server as an example.
Yeah. So this first one here was posted by Toadster Tweets on Twitter, and yeah, perfectly describes what's happening right now. And here's some other ones. Dreamo posted a photo of, I think that's Goku, with text saying, "I heard you a pedophile, N-word. I heard you like little boys and girls, N-word." And he responded with, "Little brainwashed woke boy putting out Dragon Ball Z gifs with Kendrick Lamar lines. Got me big time."
I have
GFX.
multiple statements for that statement. A, the woke people are not fans of anime as far as I know, and B, how is Dragon Ball brainwashing people? Like, come on. If you want brainwashing, at least pick a proper example. Come on.
Exactly.
Don't insult me, do it properly.
Like for example,
Stockholm Syndrome.
that and MK Ultra ended in 1975, but still that's an example nonetheless. Wash Your Crack on Twitter said, "Is this you playing with a minor?" And the doc took one good look at her bio and read the most unforgivable sin you could put into a Twitter bio: pronouns. Dun dun dun. And he said, "Good one, she, her. The internet will never fix your real threat, depression." Austin, what do you think about that?
I mean, like, sure, having like the most outrageous pronouns, like fucking alien invader Zim, like I get that's weird, but like I don't judge. And like it's just a bad attack point in the first place. B, the internet has helped with depression with all the dumb animals on it. And C, I get you're on Twitter and it's a toss up if you're going to see something wholesome like a dog wagging its tail over seeing a friend or a hentai artist, but like you don't have to bring the negativity all where you are.
Exactly. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Um, I just imagined someone with he, him in his bio would say something similar, and then the doc would say, like, "Good one, penis haver. What do you do? Pee standing up? Oh, what else do you do? Do you sniff tractor farts, you man?" Even though he's a guy, too. I just thought about shit like
He,
that.
he looks he looks like the type. Let's be honest.
Yeah, the doc, he looks like. Oh, man. What is the.
We should we should have realized there was a red flag by the fact that he had a curly haired mullet. That
Oh,
should have been a
yeah,
red
the
flag.
mullet gives it away. If you have a mullet, I'm sorry to say this, but you're rather an extreme racist or a pedophile. Like, there's
Or
no.
an Aussie.
Or an Aussie. Yeah, but that's the diamond in the rough.
My cousin used to have a mullet. Oh,
Used to. Used to. Also, he wears those stupid skiing glasses 24/7.
damn, bro. Did
That
they
was.
stay on during sex when you invite her back from preschool? God damn, take them off.
Alright, anyways, that is enough about Dr. Disrespect. We don't want to give him more attention than he's already gotten.
And we won't be covering the Ava Chris Tyson shit
Yeah.
because it's already been milked more than a prized cow. I sent a meme and a proof of concept to the server.
The screenshot is of YouTuber More Pegasus. Anyways,
Which is the side channel of a guy called Pegasus. Clarify, don't send hate. He's just getting the bag. He's just getting the bag in a very unethical way.
anyways, technically yesterday, but because we're still awake, we're gonna technically say today. Uh, Former President Barack Obama turned 63 years old. Happy birthday, Barry.
Happy birthday, Obama. You don't know us, but we know you. Wait, that sounds so wrong out of context. Fuck.
It's because he's the president, or was the president.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I actually sent an email to the office of Barack and Michelle Obama, because you could do that, saying, happy birthday, Barack. Because, obviously I said it, like more like, I said it like, I just want to tell President Obama happy birthday.
Wholesome stuff like that. Less doom scrolling, less politics, more wholesome. Because if the world's ending, why end it on a low note?
Exactly. We can end it just doing what we do best. Just waffling.
In other news,
The floor's made of floor.
yeah.
That's a pretty big
And,
discovery.
yeah, I was shocked when that came out.
Exactly, man,
In other news, we might want to cover the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, because it's not, like news and shit, like, just,
We might as well.
like, stuff that would be on, let's say, MSNBC or something, uh, we'll just cover where our country is, on the leaderboard, and then we'll look at the top three. So we are from Canada, which is in 11th place with 17 medals in total, 8 bronze, 4 silver, and 5 gold. And the top three are France, 44 medals, 18 bronze, 14 silver, 12 gold. In second place is the United States of America with 72 medals, 26 bronze, 27 silver, and 19 gold. And in the first place is People's Republic of China with 48 medals, 12 bronze, 16 silver, and 20 gold.
And in other news, we are extremely late to this, but Eminem dropped his album Coup de Grace. a,
Death of
a
Slim
while
Shady.
ago. Yes. It's
Hmm.
been a while, but we haven't been able to do the podcast, and I've wanted to talk about it
It's
since it
been
dropped.
it's been yeah, it's been a little bit, but apparently it's real good. I've actually managed to avoid spoilers of the album. I've only heard one lyric, which was "fuck blind people and fuck deaf people." Is
I
that a
mean,
is that a
get me
real
drunk
line?
enough.
Is that a real
Yes,
line from the album? Oh man.
it is. It's out of context though. So
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah. I know. I just wanted to say because it
I
sounded
listen.
funny.
I listened to the album. It is a concept album, so the songs out of order might not make sense. It is a
Yeah.
story,
Yeah.
and it
Exactly.
is a good.
It's
It
like
is. I'm not. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but basically, Slim Shady comes back from the past and then does Slim Shady shit to get canceled.
uh that was that
Then he
was
gets shot in the
revealed.
head.
That was revealed in Houdini.
Yes,
Yeah.
even though that's actually a late track in the album. It's near the bottom.
That's
As
strange.
in the yeah, you would think it'd be one of the first, but no.
Also,
I mean, overall, the album was really good. I would recommend it.
yeah. Anyways, crank calls. Classic childhood delinquency, where you call up a establishment and basically verbally harass a poor innocent minimum wage worker. I just made goofy fake reservations usually because those are harmless, pretty much. The most you'll do is waste like 2 minutes, which is not usually.
I mean,
It's
they are getting paid hourly, so
yeah,
huh?
it's not it's not
Something about
it's not as bad as as some.
Vitali's full stuff, even though that was faked.
Yeah, I think some of it was real, but he
Not a
started
lot.
faking it after it got popular. Anyways,
Yeah.
would you like to know
Oh,
some of the?
speaking of vitality and the earlier concept of milking, Evan, take it away.
Uh, Basically, they got a child predator, put him under a cow, and milked the cow and sprayed the milk on his face.
I know a guy who would be extremely jealous. Unfortunately, he is a very creepy dude, but I will not give out his information because I'm an asshole, not a monster.
I think Markiplier isn't that creepy. I think he's actually a pretty
That is not who I'm
suave.
talking about.
He loves milk, dude. Oh, Fidel Castro. Yeah, that dude's fucking creepy as shit. But he's dead. Yeah. Anyways, would you like to know some of the fake names I have used for crank calls?
If one of them isn't Tacitus Kilgore, then I quit.
Uh, so we have Jacques Bermond Webster II and Curtis James Jackson III. Do those names sound familiar to you?
No, I'll be honest.
Jacques Bermond Webster II is Travis Scott, and Curtis James Jackson III is 50 Cent.
Is that okay? That's just funny.
It is. Like I registered a reservation at fancy restaurants in fucking Ottawa to say, what's your name? Jacques Bermond Webster II.
Just in the most country accent.
I do like an Arthur Morgan voice to hide my voice.
I have an idea.
Really now? What is it, friend?
Use the popular spider character from the popular demon show Angel Dust's voice to prank call local establishments. Maybe a sperm bank if you're feeling funny.
I want to make a withdrawal.
No, you make it donations.
I haven't done an Angel Dust voice since before Hazbin Hotel was even announced. Like, to fully come out on Prime Video and shit.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in that long. Do I do it?
Maybe not on air.
Nah, I'm gonna do it. Why? You're acting like we're talking about like Adolf Hitler or some shit. We're talking about a fictional homosexual spider demon.
Except a lot of people get their panties in a twist over the show it's based off of. Something I think is a bit overdramatic, but still something to be wary about.
Nah, they can cry about it. I'm gonna do it. What should I fucking say? I'm gonna say, hi, is
I
this a
don't know.
sperm bank? I want to make a withdrawal. Is that a good line?
I mean, it's something you would say, no?
Alright, I haven't done it in like a fucking year, so it might be terrible. No matter how bad it is, I'm keeping it in the final cut. I don't care how bad
And no
it is.
matter how bad it is, it's definitely going to be better than anything I could try, because I can't do
I need to
high
fucking.
pitched voice.
I want to warm up real quick. Say some actual lines you said. How about you come up with something clever, you sack of poorly packaged horse shit?
Oh my god, the key is so off. What are you, Blueface, baby?
What is that?
Blueface, rapper.
I don't.
He's a rapper,
Is he the Blue Man
slightly
Group?
famous. No, he's a
Anyways.
rapper.
Hi, this is.
He's
Okay, anyways, I'm gonna do it now.
yeah.
Hi, is this a sperm bank? I want to make a withdrawal.
Sound a bit too much like yourself, but you'll get.
Like I said, I haven't done it
Yeah.
in a fucking year. That wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, actually.
Yeah,
Don't
I
know
could hear it. It's just too much Evan.
exactly. Like, I haven't done it in so long. I need to get used to it again. That would be a funny idea, but I don't know any sperm banks in Canada.
Oh, speaking of an earlier topic of Adolf Hitler, the 2014 movie Fury is a very viable watch.
Yes.
Would recommend.
Uh,
So, a word of advice for anyone wanting to watch it with the youngings: don't. There's gore, cursing, and depicts the harsh realities of war.
what
Good
what
for
do you
the
what do you
mature
think, man?
people.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
good
go.
for mature people, but yeah,
Yeah.
not for kids.
Oh,
I just have to clarify it because bad parents tend to blame the media and not their bad parenting. So
exactly.
you got to give disclaimers for everything
Oh boy, I better
because the
take my
parents mature than their
5-year-old to see a
no.
World War II film.
Yeah, I feel like child labels are meant for the parents nowadays, not the fucking child. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Speaking of Vivzy Pop, Vivzy Pop animated for Weird Al Yankovic in Polkamania.
yes, I was there 3,000 years ago.
I don't get it.
It's a Lord of the Rings reference.
Uh, I haven't. I haven't watched The Lord of the Rings in probably about a decade. I have not. I have not watched that shit. Like, in I gotta say at least 10 years. You know, I just said that. Anyways, oh shit, we got some new stuff. Like this just in right now. Uh, Miles, hit meme rapper, has changed his name to Juno Miles.
I'm gonna be honest, I never really liked that guy. I get he's a meme, but his songs are so repetitive and annoying, I get turned off
That's the
listening to it.
point.
I just zone out. I know, I rather other meme rappers that are just like piss taking in their
What
songs.
what did his grandma call him?
I can't say that out loud, and you know it.
A sweetheart, obviously. She said, "Oh, sweetheart, you've grown so much since I last seen you."
That's not what I heard.
That's the good ending. Totally wasn't something else, and I gotta say he's done the best pigeon impression I've ever seen a person do. I haven't seen anybody else do a Pigeon impression?
One thing I will say is I know some good meme rappers if you want recommendations.
Yeah. So, I don't think the Miles name change is going to stick because he's only changed the name, because he has his titles as Miles, Indiana Jones, for example. It's his most popular video on his channel, but now it says Juno Miles for Indiana Jones, Put the Money in the Bag, Four Wheeler, Payday, Martin Luther King, uh, Honey Bun, Family Diss Track Part 1. What else? Not Like Us, Kai Cenat Diss.
I mean, Guy Cenat is like, he's not the best streamer, but he's not bad.
Apparently
There's
he's
definitely worse.
apparently he's
There
a
is so many worse.
sorry,
Sorry, you first.
you first.
I mean, he's not the best, but he's not the worst. I've seen way worse, like Jack Doherty, shit like that.
I don't know who I don't know who Jack Dorothy is, but Kai Cenat, apparently he's actually a good guy. Um he went to Japan once and a fan met up with him and they like actually became good friends and he got him flights over to the United States and they would collab together and stuff like that.
Yeah, and just so you know, Jack Doherty, he's one of those kick streamers who harass people on camera and then
Um,
hide behind his bodyguard when shit's about to get violent.
Also, people like that, they shouldn't have a bodyguard.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day that his bodyguard just like isn't there. I'm gonna be honest.
He's gonna be so used to it that he's gonna just pause for a second
And
and
that he's just gonna be like, "What's he gonna do about it?" And then just get decked across the face.
yeah. Uh oh, also, a mobile game was recently found. Charlie the Steak, which is actually responsible for uh, one of the goofiest images I've ever seen. Put it up, put it up on screen. You might know him as Meaty Michael, but yeah, I'm gonna send it in group chat so Austin can see it.
From the hell of which it came.
That's actually what the game was. He would just beat the shit out of this steak, and
You know, I'm sort of eating your meat, but god damn, that's a bit excessive.
and apparently it is now officially been found. It is no longer lost media. I didn't even know it was lost media to begin with. I was always wondering where this fucking slab of meat with this goofy ass grin came from. He looks like a puppet. I thought it was from like a 1990s puppet show telling kids to eat their meats or something like that. Anyways, I
And
forgot
also, the vegan teacher almost fucking died.
how so. Wait, almost died. Almost died.
Vegan teacher.
I
That
forgot.
vegan teacher?
I forgot she fucking existed,
Same here.
and I was happy.
Until people started milking her near death reviews.
How did she? I've never heard about this. Hold on, let me look that up. She started a
For me, it's been like
cult?
2. Oh god, not this shit.
Okay, this is January 22nd. Okay, yeah, it's she almost died.
Yeah, she was in hospital, in life support, I'm pretty sure. Nearly dead, but survived.
All right.
She is officially a Minecraft skeleton.
Oof. We're gonna watch Echo Eld's video on this here because I've actually never heard of this. I'll stream it if you wish to watch along, Austin. So we're gonna leave Echo Eld's channel in the description and all that because we're gonna give credit where credit's due, as we're gonna be watching his video on this. So yeah, go subscribe to Echo Eld. Let's do this.
Gamers and e-girls, gather up, because today is gonna be a really interesting one, because that vegan teacher is in the hospital. Now this was brought to my attention by a person called Angelica0748. So without any further ado, let's get right into it.
Hey everybody. First of all, stay vegan.
Okay.
You gotta give her respect for her commitment to just not eating meat.
I do respect it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
The like,
she is committed to this shit. And when she was caught eating a brisket one time or something like that, it was old footage. She full on admitted it. In Ben of the Week's video where he spent the night with her, and she revealed to Ben that someone had bought one of them Slim Jims. It was not an actual Slim Jim; it was a knockoff, and put it on her car. She's just had it ever since, and she didn't want to throw it away because it would disrespect the animal and all that. She just kept it.
I mean, like, I do respect being like committed to a cause. I respect that. But when
Yeah.
you try to force it on to everybody else, that's when there is a problem. Be real. It's
Now,
like, I feel like most people just gotta mind their own business, keep their own business to themselves. Fool, how the whole fucking world works.
yeah. Now, even though I'm not a fan of Miss Katie's content and all that, I don't really like her content. Don't send any hate to her. She doesn't deserve it, you know.
She's just trying to get rage bait. She's just farming attention.
Yeah.
Like,
She
I'm
start
gonna be honest. She just wants the attention. She wants the rage. Don't give it to her. Don't give
Exactly.
in.
Like she initially started just doing kind of comedic videos that spread the veganism message, but when people got angry about that video of her singing outside of McDonald's playing the ukulele, she was actually a time traveler who predicted Colleen Ballinger. We just didn't know. Everybody was like, "Oh no, veganism bad." So
I have a theory that it was greed that took over. She saw how much money that rage baiting could make, and that
so
is
she
what made
continued
her
doing it.
keep doing.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't blame her
I
because
respect getting a bag, even if it is a bad way to make it.
you gotta get that bag somehow. Like, anyways, we're gonna keep watching this now.
Okay, look, this is a serious situation, okay?
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on, but she's clearly not in the best shape possible, so I will go easy on her for this one, but that is still extremely hilarious.
Also, I just want to say, you know, despite all the stuff, despite me not liking her content, I don't wish anything bad upon her. In fact, I wish the best for her. Like, she's just,
I don't wish anything bad on her. I just wish she would shut up.
yeah, that's really it. She can live her life all she wants, and if she wants to spread the message, and it's harmless and all that, which so far mostly it has been kind of, not really a bit,
I mean,
sort
she
of.
did try. She did try to defend Adolf
I,
Swastika.
uh,
I just like making fun of his name. That's why I don't say it properly.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. Anyways,
Yeah, she did try to more humanize a man who dehumanized an entire ethnicity of people.
yeah, I actually never heard of that. Her trying to.
It's a bit old news. It's been a few months, but like
I
it
remember.
did happen.
I remember once she tried to turn the N word into a nice thing, and that got deleted. But
I mean, Karma's a bitch
yeah,
through and through.
and no, Austin is not a lesbian. If you were wondering.
I
Anyways,
don't like JoJo Siwa. I'm gonna
I
be
don't
real.
like.
I've just been used.
I don't like her. I don't like her hair. It looks like she's like being tugged back.
Plastic.
Like it looks like her hair is being pulled back with the might of Zeus. Like that headband, it is alone, like the hair deadlift champion of the world.
I also would like to say I've been using "karma's a bitch" as a phrase for years
So is
before
everybody.
that song even existed.
Anyways,
Yeah, she just ruined it.
let's quit waffling and let's do this.
The fact that this lady can be in the hospital with a raspy voice, basically dead by the looks and sound of things, and the
Whoops.
first things she says, "Stay vegan no matter what." That's dedication. That's kind of
gotta give her
funny.
props for
So you
that.
guys already know this is gonna be
Yeah,
an
you
absolute banger of a video. So grab some snacks or something to drink. I've got just some basic water.
I got cherry Pepsi.
Because yes, and let's keep watching this video, shall
I'm
we?
broke.
Second of all, so I had an operation on my eye called a vitrectomy.
I'm gonna be fully honest, I hate the fact that she had to have white text. Like, I know it might be difficult to make a video while you're in this state,
could've
but
done one of
could
those
you
text
please, it's a few clicks to change the color of the text. Alright, let's
Or
read
just
what
add
it
a
says,
bubble,
shall we?
you know?
The needles to freeze my eye made my heart slow down and then stop completely. Doctors say I have to stay in the hospital overnight. I haven't eaten yet, but when I do, don't worry, it will only be vegan food. Please watch Dominion Movement on YouTube to see who the real victims are.
I actually watched Dominion, and the thing is, it really is actually a decent film, but it mainly focuses on only the evil slaughterhouses and all that. It does not focus on the humane ones. It only focuses on the abusive ones.
I just sent you something, which is a real vegan teacher video from 6 months ago.
Okay, I'm assuming on personal DMs. Oh no. Do we watch this?
I told you. She's in the head.
We're gonna watch it after this, okay? Okay.
So this situation is very serious, and so I am gonna go a little more easy on her than I typically do, because when seeing someone like this, you can't deny that it is.
I hope she's
it's just
okay.
not right to completely on them.
Even if
when
you
they
tried
put all
to
the
humanize
needles
it,
in to freeze
yeah.
it, my
As long
heart
as she doesn't
stopped.
start throwing up the sign, I don't care.
And so they told me I have to stay in the hospital now and I can't go home yet. Pretty dizzy. Everything's still frozen all up here. I can't feel my head.
Hello. No, jag håller på med en video men inte. Okay, so that was it for the first video, not much to talk about there. But she did make a follow-up video, which I think is just right here. Oh no, guys, alright guys, I feel kind of bad for her. This is a song, but there is some serious effort put in because she's laying down and doing the song. So,
Props to her.
oh boy, let's go.
I do feel bad for her, but there's only a certain threshold I can feel bad for. It's like, you brought it to yourself.
Out of the water one by one, and having your family.
I'll give her this, she can sing.
And
She's just
everyone
not the best with her
around
lyrics,
you,
if you know it, okay?
them back in.
Okay. The thing is, the vocals are actually pretty good, but
Yeah,
the actual
exactly.
lyrics are kind of dumb because
She
chicken
needs one
is
of those
good.
great ghostwriters.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming out of the closet today during my live. All of you that declared that you want to be vegan
Okay,
from now
can we
on.
like pause? She's saying stuff like this, but if we look at a video she posted a while.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Alright, we got enough context, you know. I'm glad she's okay and all that. Like,
Fun fact. Hitler hated not just the Jews, but the gays too.
yes, in fact, he made them wear specific patches when they were sent to camps. Anyways, speaking of that, we are going to now watch that vegan teacher's hit video. Hitler was a nice guy. Oh, he was not. I have to clarify
was.
that.
I'm gonna be real, he's probably like one of the worst people in history.
Probably, huh?
I know world history has been millions of years, so that's why I say probably. There's history we still haven't learned about the past. a lot.
All right, let's look at a comment here that is in my comment section on my YouTube channel. This person says, the thing about her, meaning me, is that she only sees the bad side of people and not the good side. Like me, not vegan. I volunteer at an animal shelter every Saturday. Wow.
Good on
what a
you,
nice
Day Night
person.
994.
So you volunteer at an animal shelter and then you go home to pay people to murder chickens, cows, and pigs, and then you shove them down your pie hole. Good work.
Yes, because
I mean,
they.
after all, I agree
The
with you.
difference being one
You
is
should always see the
adorable and
good
the other
side
tastes like chicken.
of people. For example, Hitler. I mean, besides the fact that he murdered millions of innocent people, I'm sure he was deep down a good guy who said please and thank you once in a while.
Fun fact about Adolf Hitler.
He was vegan.
He actually was vegan, actually. So, well, vegetarian at least. And he actually introduced some animal transport laws for transporting them to the slaughterhouse, and people who...
He also, this also connects to a scene in Jojo Rabbit where the child's eating a bunch of meat with Hitler. That would not have happened.
I actually haven't watched Jojo Rabbit yet.
Me neither. I've only seen clips.
Yes.
Another thing is, Fanta was invented in Nazi Germany, by the way.
Yes, it was.
Fun fact.
That's more widely known.
I don't know.
Because Coca-Cola.
People are still, when I bring that up, people don't know that, surprisingly, up here.
Huh, strange. But Coca-Cola was, sponsored by Nazi Germany. And, because it was a popular American drink, they're like, we need our own shit, and that's how Fanta was born. Anyways, yeah.
No, it's because Coke pulled out of Germany, and they just used what was left.
That's right.
This is why I stick with Pepsi.
I was
because
getting my
Coke was Coke dipped.
I was getting my shit confused.
Yeah.
Because, I was thinking about the Soviet Union imported Coca-Cola, but they removed
Pepsi.
the caramel. No, it was Coca-Cola. They had.
Oh yeah, that's how the clear Coke was made. Because
Yes.
they made deals with Pepsi specifically. And
Uh,
fun fact: the Soviets gave Pepsi the 9th largest naval fleet in the world at the time.
No, that is a myth.
Then I have been lied to by many teachers.
And people on the internet. Please, internet, do your research.
That they had on record during the date January 1st, 1990, right around the time that Pepsi would be rising into its supposed naval prominence. Based purely on the number of ships, Pepsi would not have been the 6th most powerful navy in the world, wouldn't have even made the top 10. An accurate headline would have said that Pepsi's 17 submarines, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, and 1 frigate would have actually put it tied as the 23rd largest navy, right alongside the Netherlands and right behind Norway. But because, I don't know.
Alright, that's enough waffling. The thing with Coca-Cola was they actually imported that shit into the Soviet Union, but Coca-Cola was banned because, it was a capitalist drink. But the thing is, I think it was Khrushchev. He was in love with that shit, so they turned it clear, and it was on unlabeled bottles with a little red star on the cap.
That sounds a lot like Sunset Sarsaparilla or Nuka Cool. Fallout stuff.
Mm-hmm. You better get them Blue Star caps and them Sunset Sarsaparilla.
I mean, I do have all caps, but that's the point.
I haven't played Fallout New Vegas in a little bit. Probably because I have to fight with the game in order for it to work.
Yeah, it works way better on console, from experience.
Oh, yeah, Austin, I actually remembered a trend from, I think it's about a year or two ago. Borg, it was called. Basically...
We talking Star Trek?
No, we are not talking about Star Trek. That's what I first thought when I first saw it, too. No, it means Blackout Rage Gallon. It is basically a cocktail that is in one of those gallon milk jugs that contains these ingredients: a half gallon of water, a fifth of vodka, flavored drink mix like Kool-Aid, and Pedialyte. And if you're thinking about making Borg, don't. This is basically the equivalent of taking a 9mm pistol and shooting yourself in the liver.
Maybe there is more connection to the Star Trek Borg than we initially thought, because the Borg in Star Trek is a hive mind, and you have to be a part of a hive mind to do this shit and drink it.
Because it's a trend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's... let's see. According to Wikipedia is what it says here. A Borg's high alcohol content and convenient packaging facilitate binge drinking, with a typical recipe calling for a fifth of vodka, equivalent to about 16 drinks. The drink has been touted as a hangover remedy and a harm reduction strategy, supposedly counteracting with the effects of alcohol with water and electrolytes, but these claims are not grounded in scientific evidence. Officials blamed Borg consumption for a mass hospitalization event at the University of Massachusetts Amherst in March 2023. So about a
Natural
year.
selection. You do.
I don't know.
I mean, eventually natural selection will come for all these guys, and yeah, we'll be better off. But until then, what you gonna do?
My favorite bit about the whole Borg trend was they gave that shit clever names. Basically, they would just put wordplay so it would sneak in the word Borg into a phrase. It reminds me of like World War II planes, you know, where they would paint the side so it would have their own name, stuff like that. For example, Sponge.
Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, I forgot the character or like what, but like someone who would constantly use their name in like words.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could think of them right now, but I don't remember. Anyways.
Yeah, you guys probably know what I mean. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean.
Anyone in the comments, tell me, or tell us, I should say.
Please.
So, I'm gonna read some of the names I can find for Borg. There's SpongeBorg SquarePants with a beautiful drawing of Doodle Bob. All a Borg and Lord Borg Quad.
What's next? The Borgax? Protector of the fucking chrome?
Iceborg, Iceborg Lettuce, Armed Borglery, Justin Beborg, Hannah Borg Lecter.
Okay, that one's gonna clip.
Yeah, I like that one. So that one are all a Borg is my favorite.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be in the hive mind of the Borg in Star Trek than these crackheads. Like,
LeBorg
think that-
James.
you know, with the recent rise of clout being so addictive like a drug, it's starting to make me really realize mental health is extremely neglected at this day and age. And it could probably explain a lot of bad events that have happened in recent years, but I'm not going to get too deep into that.
Then we got Dead Man's Borg.
I thought Dead Man had no tail.
It's Borg O'Clock somewhere. Harry Duborg. Fuck it, we Borg.
I think they get the idea.
Yeah. We'll try to find one more. Luck of the Borgish. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day. People would color their Borg green. And yeah, Borg I forgot it existed. It's awesome. So yeah,
That's one way to describe it, I guess. To be honest, I think I'd rather try the grog the Uruk use in Lord of the Rings, which I heard is actually kind of nasty.
I don't know.
All I'm gonna say is it's made by orcs, so it's a drink alcohol made by orcs. Probably not the best.
Sounds awesome.
Yes, actually. I don't know.
And that there is a wrap for the first episode of the Maple Lovers podcast. Thank you all so much for joining us. This is the start of a wild journey. Hopefully for episode 2, our third host will be with us. And unlike the Vermont Deniers, we plan to keep this one going past episode 1. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the Vermont Deniers anymore. This will be the last time we mention the Vermont Deniers on this entire channel, on everything. Yeah, so, basically, yeah, it's over now. Say goodbye, Austin.
Okay, I'm a head out.
Close enough. But thank you all so much for joining us. This is the start of an epic journey of talking. You could tell it was coming to an end because we started waffling and watching YouTube videos. Alright.
We need to stop.
Yeah, bye-bye.